Being a good person doesn't get you loved, it gets you used. So I want to try to speak about this quote because it's not true. It's misunderstanding. It depends how you look at it. This is double-sided. You can definitely be a good person and not be used by having boundaries and by learning to say no to things, and especially by giving just only what you can afford and giving only what you know it might be a possibility of you not getting back what you give, and still be okay with that. So when you give something or you help someone, a friend or anyone else, you need to be okay with the fact that you might not get back the same energy or the same service or the same thing that you give to that person. You might not get that back. So basically, when you're giving something and you're a good person, you need to give only in the amount that you can afford to lose. If you help more or give more than you can afford to give, in many cases you might end up losing. The person that you done a lot of services for, give your energy, helped it in any way, that person might not be able to replicate the same effort back to you, so you'll feel disappointed and used. But if from beginning you will give something that you can afford to lose, it doesn't matter if that person can replicate back the same effort, because you already assumed you might not get it back, and you just helped because you wanted to, not because you're waiting for the person to replicate the same thing back to you or to give you back the same things. I guess what I'm trying to say here is give something without no return expectations. So when you give something, don't expect to receive nothing back. And this is the key, not to be used. You can't be used if you done something because you're a good person and you just wanted to help and you didn't expect anything in return, because from the start you didn't expect anything in return. And if they will be grateful and return your favor at one point, you'll feel like you actually win something because you're not expecting anything and now you're getting something. So this is the mentality to have with this quote. You should not misunderstand it. The conclusion of this short video is don't misunderstand the quote and don't stop being a good person just because maybe you see this quote and you feel like it resonates in any way. Because we all maybe did this at one point. We helped too much someone, and when we needed them, they were not there for us. And it's painful and it's bad, but it is what it is. But that should not stop us being good persons. But what I mean to be a good person is give only what you can afford to give without no return expectations, give just because you want to do a good thing, and it doesn't matter if you get it back or no. And many times you might get it back and you will be surprised in a pleasant way. The whole idea is don't take this quote too literally. Thanks, and see you in the next one.